3 or 4 quart straight-sided pan, pound of butter, and let it melt. If you're going to be doing several batches, you may need a little more. But you can do 3-4 breasts in a pound of butter. Andrew Zimmern Italian Badia seasoning mix, loaded with basil and oregano and chili flake, mixed with panko breadcrumbs. 2 eggs, beaten. Half a cup of all-purpose flour. Seasoned very well with salt. I also gave him a couple generous grinds of black pepper, and I do that to make sure they're really well seasoned before I go flour, what I call the Holy Trinity, because I'm not from Louisiana. The Holy Trinity is a whole different thing down there, peppers, onions, and celery. What I jokingly refer to: flour, then egg, then breadcrumb as my Holy Trinity. The reason I sprinkle these on top is that I can press on the top and get some really good adhesion on that. And the minute that goes into there, I can smell all those amazing Italian seasonings. Now, the butter is starting to sputter and simmer. That is water. Butter has anywhere from 8 to 12% water, depending on the quality. There's also milk solids in there, that's the white part. And then the rest is fat. So you just let that get nice and hot. We know it's hot enough because the fat in there is sputtering with the water evaporating. And once it's done that for, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds, take your chicken breast and lay it in there. Because that's right, we're gonna fry these in that much butter. Yes. And that second one went in there, and these have been on that one side for a couple of minutes. You can see them foaming. Those solids are coming up. The water is evaporating. And that butter right now, if we could actually see it, is probably turning light blonde. It's going to start browning. And essentially, we're going to be frying these in brown butter. And you can see the butter, those are just crowning out of there. So, you know, that pound of butter, you're really using a pound of butter to fry it in. And trust me, you don't want to skimp. There's a third one waiting, obviously doing it in batches, and you can wash these. And the reason that I put the chicken onto the bag, Clemmy, come on, cut it out. The reason the dogs just go nuts for this stuff because they can smell the chicken. But the reason that I do that is because my grandmother used to do it so she didn't get a plate dirty. It was less wash. Just listen to that. I mean, that is the music of food. Those have been in there for about, I don't know, 4 minutes. I'll let them go about 5 minutes total aside and then flip them. I've turned the heat down about 25%. And we're just gonna let them fry for about a total of 10, 12 minutes, depending. These are fat chicken breasts, so I'll probably go 12 total. and then I'll let them cool till they're just warm on a rack, set over a paper towel. All right, and now just flip away. Look at that. Now, I'm doing this kind of awkwardly because I'm taking video at the same time, but you get the idea, right? Just flip them. Third one comes out and rests. And the reason that I like to let that rest on a grate over paper toweling is so that no steam develops and that nice brittle crust stays on there. And I'm going to now look, you have this incredible brown butter over here. I mean, it's beurre noir, it's black. But you can pour that mostly off, add either a couple tablespoons more of butter to a couple tablespoons of that black stuff in there. It'll turn to brown butter instantly, and deglaze it with capers and lemon and white wine and make a nice little sauce from there. You can take these same pieces of chicken, put them in a baking dish with some marinara sauce, mozzarella, Parmesan, ricotta salata, whatever you like, and make a chicken parm, or you can do what I'm going to do with them. So I've made these Greek salad bowls. I've already squeezed a lot of lemon on there. Essentially, when I season them with lemon and olive oil, which is what we're doing, I like to wind up with about 2.5 or 3 to 1 olive oil to lemon. A little more of a sprinkle of dried oregano. Now, if you want to put a little bit of red wine vinegar on there too, by all means, go ahead. You know, the more acidity, in my opinion, the better for this kind of salad. Tomatoes, onions, a little bell pepper, cucumber. I had a small head of lettuce I chopped up and put that in the bottom. Just a very simple summery salad. Use really good feta cheese though, and really good oregano. And I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of black pepper, and I'm gonna slice that fried chicken on there. So, do you need to do this with butter fried chicken? Of course not. You can just season your chicken with salt and pepper, brush it with olive oil, and throw it on the grill, or pound it out like a paillarde and put it on the salad. You can use leftover chicken on there, but why didn't I grill it up? Well, because it's about 100 million degrees out today. Well, actually it got up to about 102, I think is the high. So just too hot to cook outdoors. I wanted a nice, cold, summery salad, and I had some chicken breast burning a hole in my pocket in the refrigerator. And then all you want to do is slice your chicken. Don't worry about some of that crispy stuff breaking. It's impossible to slice chicken like this without it. But that crunchy stuff is going to act like, like croutons in there. So don't get into analysis paralysis. That right there is absolutely perfect. And notice, not overcooked either. So just divide up the sliced chicken. Notice I cut the ends into quarters so that everybody gets an equal amount. And have at it. Super, super simple. And don't just put everything in the center. I like it off center. You want to put a wedge of lemon on there? Go ahead. You want to throw some fresh herbs in there? Go ahead. You have some other vegetable in the fridge? Think about it. This is a pretty classic salad combo, and it works for a reason. Oh my God, it looks so good.